So here we go. LSU's undefeated record on the line once again. They're 18-0 on the season, and they will control the tip. Cheyenne Day-Wilson, the transfer from Miami, setting it up for the LSU Tigers.
You can see Vanderbilt, they're starting out in a man-to-man. And
LSU's starting five. Morrow's a star, but so is Flau'jae Johnson. Back the other way, Oliver dumping it off to Michaela Blakes. Those two are a heck of a combo. LSU's starting five. Morrow's a star, but so is Flau'jae Johnson. Back the other way, Oliver dumping it off to Michaela Blakes. Those two are a heck of a combo. Cheyenne Day-Wilson coughs it up, and it's stolen away by Blakes, who gives it right back to LSU.
Well, Vanderbilt was able to win their first SEC game against Georgia. Then they dropped two.
Michaela Williams, a triple. It's tied for the second most among different conferences. The Big Ten with the most right now, according to Charlie Cream. Camille Pierre with a step around, and we'll see her at the free throw line.
Presence of mind, the post patience in reading the defense, and then finishing with the left hand. That's Camille Pierre wasn't just a high-level soccer player. She was getting scholarship offers in the 7th grade.
Ayana Moore hits. That's a good sign for Vanderbilt. They're going to have to hit shots today.
Now, Mocha has a way of pulling the best and demanding the most out of her players. Flau'jae Johnson.
And the big three that you mentioned have already scored in this game. Not even halfway through the first quarter. Anissa Morrow with the steal. Now she's got one-on-one.
Morrow on the defensive end. I mean, she defends like a guard. Her versatility, and I think that's what makes her attractive to so many WNBA scouts, because of that stretch four position.
Ayana Moore crushing threes.
Discipline and execution. The screen set there by Jordan Oliver, huge in giving Ayana Moore time for, and she has brought in top guards. And this one right here, Camille Pierre, a sophomore. She has an eye for talent.
Paint points were so important for LSU in their one-point victory over Tennessee. They had 60 paint points. Flau'jae will push, trying to beat Pierre. Jersey Wolfenbarger followed her, up and in.
When she was playing at Arkansas, she was playing more on the perimeter.
Michaela Williams steal, the pull-up in transition. Courtney Lau, Carolyn Peck with you from Baton Rouge. Vanderbilt has come out shooting 60% from the field. They were up by a point until that play right there. Michaela Williams takes the lead back for LSU. Taken away by LSU. That's 5 turnovers for Vanderbilt, and Jordan Oliver down mid-court right now for Vanderbilt on both legs, so hopefully that's a good sign.
It just looked like she slipped right there. She's walked.
Taken away by LSU. That's 5 turnovers for Vanderbilt, and Jordan Oliver down mid-court right now for Vanderbilt. Leilani Kapanis with the board for Vanderbilt. Camille Pierre hopped in the lane.
She's a sophomore in the tournament.
What does she have to do that?
Well, she's got to work hard every day and bring that aggressiveness. Scored so many ways.
Pierre looking to drive baseline. Stopped by Samaya Smith. Got the block. Jump ball. Possession arrow will keep it with Vandy.
Samaya Smith has that length. We saw this from her freshman year. She was bringing it in her sophomore year until she tore her ACL. Now that then
Anissa Morrow scoops up the rebound, her 5th of the game. Hitting Flau'jae in rhythm, no. You can't give LSU all kinds of chances. Focus on themselves. Wasn't pleased with the last 2 performances in SEC play. Obviously losses, but it was how those losses came too, as Flau'jae Johnson hits.
That was smooth.
Second.
Flau'jae just moving once. Don't stand when the ball goes into the post, but relocate. That's exactly what Flau'jae. The length of Wolfenbarger has been a problem for Camille Pierre inside.
Back the other way, Leilani Kapanis.
First quarter, Tennessee handled it, or Vanderbilt handled it. Now in the second quarter, Vanderbilt looks a little rattled.
That's 9 turnovers by Vanderbilt. LSU gives it back.
And Vanderbilt now in the 2-2-1, try to take some time off the clock, force LSU into some turnovers.
And they get the ball, Ayana Moore. Picked her pocket and scored.
Vanderbilt trying to bring the defense, Ayana Moore with the finish, but look, Flajay Johnson said,
Vanderbilt hadn't had a field goal in 5 minutes. But then they give up the bucket on the other end.
Yeah, if you score, you got to get back and get your defense set. On her home court, Big Foe gets her 2. It was interesting to hear that she, even though she wasn't playing, she kept the same class schedule as if she were practicing because she hoped to return to basketball.
While being a student athlete. Ayana Moore's got it. "15 seconds here for LSU. Flajay to Anissa Morrow.
Vanderbilt did everything they were supposed to do except box out.
That was with her right hand, for the record. Here's Blakes with the ball, number 1 in black.
And also warrants some stagger, double screen action for number 1 in black.
Camille Pierre, boom!
Of Anissa Morrow, you can't jump with them. You've got to put a body on them and check them out.
They've already had 14 offensive rebounds. Michaela Williams, not cold out of the locker room.
Now she's got to make up for some lost time. Only played 12 minutes in that first half.
Double figures with 10. Full length of the floor, Camille Pierre, a sophomore.
Oh, Michaela Williams got away with the travel.
Anissa Morrow got herself a bucket, 13 points, 8 boards. Blocked from behind by Flajay.
Flajay Johnson has been a shadow on Ayana Moore. Yeah, Moore got by her, but Flajay.
Williams off the screen. Back the other way, a little crossover. Michaela Williams didn't play much in the first half. No problems here.
Plenty of double-doubles to come for Anissa Moore, the way that she is playing this season.
She's number 1 in the nation as Michaela Williams.
The give and go to Anissa Morrow, and with the strong momentum that Michaela Williams has to get downhill.
You get that bucket, and then you make Vanderbilt turn it over for the 3rd time in their last 4 possessions, and Anissa Morrow makes you pay. The hitter going to the basket, but she finds a double team. Samaya Smith with the block.
Now LSU has put their foot on the gas, turned it up on the defensive end, shut it down, open up the gates and let them run. The Tigers on one. Vanderbilt going back to looking a little rattled. They've just got to settle back in, play like they did in the first half.
Moore settles in just fine.
That's what you want from a senior.
It's a new season high for her. 20 points. She has hit 5 3-pointers.
Look how hard Anissa Morrow works to get the basketball.
Kaylin Gilbert elevates. Wow, I mean, it's so hard to believe this is only her 6th year of playing basketball.
Look, the ball handling ability behind the back. The stop and go and the finish. That's nice.
Vanderbilt's cut the lead to 3.
Oh, that's a big block by Michaela Blakes.
Waba to Blakes. Very nice. It's a long 2 from Michaela Williams. 10 minutes to go. Will they stay that way? We were tied after the first quarter and tied at halftime. Jordan Oliver by herself.
Great action.
Flau'jae Johnson. 4 seconds, Shepherd looking for help. Flau'jae's got to let it go. Bank shot!
I mean, momentum to make it happen. Number 4, big foe, Flau'jae Johnson. It may bank, but it counts.
Roll shot for Flau'jae, LSU back on top. Day Wilson calls her own number.
And for Vanderbilt, they just got to get good shots. Got to stop turning the ball over.
Blake's weaving through LSU's defense. Samaya Smith playing volleyball in the paint. Pierre, the rip and go.
Vanderbilt Commodores grow up in this game, and no one has done it more than Camille Pierre.
What's different about her in this game?
She's not backing down from the...
Camille Pierre's got 25 points. Uh-oh. Flau'jae was waiting in the corner, and Issa Morrow's backing her up. Oliver feeding Pierre, posting up on Samaya Smith, gets around her. Samaya Smith.
That's how you use the glass.
Pierre turned into a double team. Sneaky, sneaky Jordan Oliver.
Yeah, Vanderbilt's got to play through Ayanna Moore.
Flau'jae Johnson just working.
And LSU needs to use the shot clock and then everybody get in a position on a missed shot to get an offensive board.
Oh, Flau'jae saw it. Taking it with one hand, Flau'jae Johnson.
Is a momentum player. And she can get her action going to the basket. Terrific clear out by LSU to allow her to drive strong in that.
Kick to the corner. Michaela Williams too much.
See, this would hurt you right here.
Flau'jae misses, but that's 2 extra looks.
Cheyenne Day Wilson, she only shoots 43%.
Oh, and Issa Morrow by herself. Vanderbilt was trying to foul.
Protect the basket. There's a double team happening, but the strength and the court vision of Michaela Williams. 5 and off that elbow screen. They got to go.
Madison Green trying to get around Samaya Smith. She does. But LSU remains perfect. 3 unbeatens in the nation, and one of them resides in Baton Rouge. 19-0 for LSU, their second best start in program history. Only second to their national championship season 2 seasons ago.
And their big 3 stepped up big. 3 players with 20-plus points. Flau'jae Johnson had 25. Issa Morrow, 23. And Michaela Williams with 20.